Let's go. We rocking and rolling. Last couple of episodes of Everything Broncos podcast. Y'all better ride with me, because the new name is coming. June 14th. The new name is coming. Y'all better ride with me or get caught back there in the bandwagon. Yes, sir. Here we go. This is going to be the new theme song of my show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go. Let this rock. There we go. What's going on, Broncos Country? How we doing? Look, we about to enter a name change. I don't need to state no reasons. It's not because I got infractions from YouTube or anything like that. It's just something that I thought that I really felt deeply about, and I have discussed this with my wife plenty of times because she's the one behind this. So we gotta let the queen get her do it and speak to her, let her understand why. But that's just not why I'm here right now. We got a lot of things to talk about. Number one, Mike Westoff is back, right? The genius behind the special teams unit, which have the Denver Broncos special teams has took a great leap forward in 2023. Yes, by the mastermind, the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Westoff, the best that ever is, the best that ever will be, the best that ever done it. Referring to Bret Hart, that's who Mike Westoff, who Mike Westoff is. The execution. The best that ever will be, the best that ever was. And the execution. That's what Mike Westoff demands from his special teams units. You feel me? And look, I'm glad that him and Sean Payton are like this, like 8-spoon cones. You feel me? Those are the kind of friends I want. The kind of friends that will uplift me. And like when times are going wrong, or they're not the way that you want them to go, you got people behind you like, just keep pushing. Keep pushing. And that's just what I'm doing. I'm not in Colorado, but I'm a diehard Bronco fan, and I'll be bringing my Broncos news from here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Really, that part. But our special teams have improved greatly. Mike Westoff is back for another go-round, another ride. I don't know why we still saying another ride, because it ain't the Russell Wilson show no more. It ain't, and like a lot of people think it's gonna be. No, it's not gonna be the Jarrett Stidham show. No, it's not gonna be the Zach Wilson show. It's gonna be the Bo Nix show. Bo Nix is a person that they drafted, that Sean Payton handpicked and personally chose to work with as his next quarterback. And look, that gotta mean something special. And Bo Nix always said, like, you know, if he ever had to choose a spot where he wanted to play at, it was going to be in Denver. Look, it was a lot of toga heads, like a lot of toga heads. Oh no, Sean Payton wants J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy never threw a pass. Never threw a pass in a Jim Harbaugh offense. He never had to. So, who would you think Sean Payton would take on a guy that never threw a pass a day in his life, and J.J. McCarthy, than a guy that experienced adversity, had 61 starts, you know what I mean, from Auburn to Oregon. This dude got a paper trail. And you got to feel him for going to Auburn, because that's where his father played quarterback at, in Auburn. His father was a great quarterback in Auburn. So Bo Nix wanted to follow in his father's steps and be the next Nix to, you know, follow a tree, follow success. But it ain't like Bo Nix failed in Auburn. No, it ain't like he failed. He won. Wherever he went, watch the tape. Go back, watch them games in Auburn. Watch the tape. Watch the tape. That's all I gotta say. But he excelled in Oregon. And that's somewhat similar to the same offense that Sean Payton runs. How about that? Mind you, right? How about that? I'm going to go on here for about 10 minutes, then I'm going to get on another subject. But that's who going to lead the way. Bo Nix, he's the next Broncos franchise passer. When the last time did the Broncos draft a quarterback in the first round that high? It wasn't even Paxton Lynch, who turned out to be an all-time bust. The Denver Broncos just should have passed on Paxton Lynch and took Dak Prescott and let Paxton Lynch go to the Cowboys. The Denver Broncos franchise probably would be in a better place right now if that situation would have happened, right? But what if Woody only had to went to the police, right? But now we got a quarterback guru as a head coach in Sean Payton. He got his guy, and now we just waiting to see. We just waiting in the background like this, with our jerseys on like this, waiting to reap the benefits of Sean Payton's full offense that we didn't get to see with Russell Wilson, because the offense had to be, the cadence had to be 2 words. I'm not trying to downgrade Russell Wilson, because number one, I was one of the biggest Russell Wilson fans there was. I was banging the table when they traded for Russ. It was just the wrong head coach at that time. Nathaniel couldn't hack it, right? Then he showed better when Sean Payton came into the fold, because Russ was banging the table like this for Sean Payton. He got something that he really wanted, but then when it all came together, Russ is trying to do his hardest, but then Champagne is also trying to do his hardest to discredit this man and belittle this man. Why? Because he's not a Sean. He was never a Sean Payton type of quarterback. And watching videos of OTAs and certain film I get, soon I'll be able to chop that up and bring it to y'all on my channel. Soon it's coming. I just got to politic with a couple friends, get a couple people backing me where I'll be able to do that. But it's coming, mind you. It'll be coming at the right time. Then I'll be able to, I could do stuff now to bang with the big boys. But right now, I'm just staying in my lane. Even when my new channel takes effect on the 14th, I'm going to just do what I do, stay in my lane, remix my own videos, make good videos for my viewers and whoever else want to come on and like and subscribe for them. That's just the type of dude I am, man. You know what I mean? I was built from a different cloth. Built from a different cloth. Now we want to touch on the subject. Oh, Courtland Sutton is back. Huh? Really? Yeah, I saw that today. I watched. It actually probably came out right, today is another day, it's 12:04. So I'll say it probably came about 2 days ago, but I watched it earlier today. I watched it earlier yesterday because right now it's 12:04 a.m. Eastern Time where I'm at. And I'm up doing this. You know what I mean? So it's good that Courtland Sutton is back though, because he's going to be a big part of the reason why Bo Nix succeed. Courtland Sutton, he's not fast. He's not the fastest guys. He's not the fastest dude on the field. He's tall, he's lanky, but he can go up and get them 50-50 balls. And he's good-handed in the red zone. And we got Tim Patrick back at TP Streets. Two short-handed dudes. You got Troy Franklin, Devon Vile been showing out. All these type of dudes, man. The Broncos got pieces. They got pieces and they just trying to mold them and put them together and see where all the pieces of the puzzle go. Who fits where, who does this, who does this better. That's what they're doing right now. Mandatory minicamp actually starts next week. I think from the 11th to the 13th. Courtland Sutton will be there. Why? Because he's just like the average dude. He don't want to lose no money. He don't want to have to pay no fine for missing mandatory minicamp. He got a pass for missing, minicamp because it was voluntary. Now it's mandatory. So he's going to be there. You feel me? He's going to be there. He's not trying to kick out no bread. He's really not trying to do that. And, I commend him gratefully for that because he's been mindful. He's being mindful. And that's one thing that we love about Courtland Sutton. And he even said himself that, he wasn't used to staying away from these teams' activities like this. because he has never done it before. I think it's just something he felt that he needed to do. Now, don't get me wrong, Courtland Sutton is probably the best wide receiver the Denver Broncos have besides Tim Patrick. But you know, Tim Patrick been hurt the last 2 years. You smile me though? All right. But we glad Court is back in the fold. Just like we also need to be glad that Mike Westoff is back in the fold, because Mike Westoff is that crucial piece of the puzzle when it comes to the Broncos special teams. Right? So we gotta be mindful of that. Now, I want to touch on this last thing. I seen it this morning. I'm like, huh? I'm like, huh? What's going on now? Gregory is back in the news. He files lawsuit against NFL, Broncos over fines for alleged THC use. Wow. And it also says the NFL no longer suspends players who test positive for THC. But man, you in Colorado, right? Colorado have different laws, and like you were just somebody that, you know, I'm pro player. Let me get that straight. I'm pro player. You know what I mean? And he feels like he want to get $532,500. That's what he's suing the NFL and the Denver Broncos for. I'm like, wow. Okay, yeah. We know what THC does. It helps your mental being, keeps you regular, right? Look, I don't really know the whole ins and outs of these rules or the reason why he got fined, but it just popped up, right? It's news. And this is the type of news that I'll be bringing you on my new channel. Well, it's not even going to be a new channel. It's just going to be a name change. I'll still have the same channel. It'll just be under a different name. So, and that will take place on the 14th of this month. So please go to my YouTube channel right now, Everything Broncos Podcast. You can cast your vote on what name you think I should use. I'm going with the people's votes. Whoever has the most likes on something, it's 10 different names that I put out there for y'all to vote on and choose on. Whoever has the most, whichever name has the most likes, I guess that's the name I'm going to go with, because I'm going with the people. I do this for the people. This is a fan podcast by a Bronco fan. And I will also be doing other stuff. But I'll be mainly bringing Broncos news and then other stuff. So just rock with me. I ain't gonna say ride with me no more. I'm gonna say just rock with me. You know what I mean? But this Gregory situation, it's kind of funny, right? Kind of twitchy. Now he want his money back. The money that he had to pay out, the money he got fined. Well, you know that, to me, like I always say, I'm pro player. But he might not have made it specific to the general manager's paying at that time, right? So it's a lot of things that we don't know that I would have to really do a lot more research on, which I haven't really had time to do because I had a busy day figuring out these 10 names for my listeners to vote on and all that other stuff. And then I said, you know what? I already did a short on Brandon McManus. I did a short on Mike Westoff is back. I did a short on Courtland Sutton. And now I'm just bringing Randy Gregory those. And then when I get off of here, my job ain't done. I'm gonna eat me some chili beans, y'all. I know there's a lot of y'all people out there that like chili beans. And I eat my chili beans with my cornbread in it. Then I'll do a short on this Randy Gregory thing. Y'all with me? I hope y'all with me because I want y'all with me. I want to make this podcast, my new podcast, the best. If not the best, at least one of the best. I keep banging the table for it. Keep banging the table for it. And it's going to come. But it's not me that make the channel. It's the listeners. It's the listeners. People comment. And like I said, on my new channel, I'll be doing a bunch of stuff. I'll be probably having mailbag Mondays and more stuff. Didn't quite figure it out yet. But I know I will be having mailbag Mondays. So just rock with me. Rock with me. Y'all got till the 13th to vote. Which name has the most likes? That's the name I will be going with. If there's a tie on any name that y'all are voting on, if it's a tie, I'll hold a tiebreaker. Just letting y'all know that I'll hold a tiebreaker. If it's a tie on any name that y'all voting on, I'll hold a tiebreaker. And then I'll probably go with the listeners, because y'all the ones who are voting on this stuff. Feel me? Now, I think about to ride back out in the shop, and in the spotlight. About time to for me to eat my chili beans, and then do the Randy Gregory short. You feel me? Then I'll be back on here. Well, tomorrow night, maybe Sunday night, for another one. I'm be kicking these out on the regular. So here we go. Let's ride.
Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. I have a question for you.
No.
If you had to make a choice between having...
Sorry about that commercial. Commercial habits. But this is it. This is what it is. This is what it is. Y'all got a little bite of that commercial shit. You never know what you're gonna get. Right. Back there, be back where I belong at. Feels so good. Right, y'all, let's go. Let's ride out. Gonna ride out like this. There it goes. There it goes. We always gonna do this. My high salute. Double my high salute. That is going to be the new theme song of this show. So get ready for it. My isolation signing out.